Okay, hello folks, it's me, GhostCritic, back for another day in my week-long Ultimate Graphic Novel Collection catch-up. And this time we've got something a little bit more fun, a little bit more light-hearted than yesterday's Daredevil Born Again. We've got a She-Hulk, single green female. Now, I'm not too familiar with the character. I mean, I obviously know who she is, and she's popped up in various titles and issues that I've collected in the past, but her whole kind of history as a character in herself, I'm not that familiar with. However, this is a great book to start you off on. Written by Slott, yes, him of Amazing Superior Spider-Man Octobot fame. Back in 2004, and this collects issues 1 to 6 of the She-Hulk ongoing series of the time. It begins with a kind of, I guess, a flashback of Jennifer Walters' time in kind of college, university, studying for law. In her human form, very quiet, kind of dowdy, always in her dorm room studying. She doesn't go out partying. She keeps herself to herself. She's obviously head law, that's where I want to be, and nothing's going to distract me. We of course move to the present, and it's a much different person we see now. She-Hulk. She-Hulk has now become this kind of almost celebrity persona. She's a member of the Avengers. She's been in the Fantastic Four. She's been on covers of magazines. She dates supermodels. This is a completely different character to her kind of human persona of Jennifer Walters. And my, does She-Hulk love to party. But this comes at a cost to those people around her. No more so than poor Jarvis, who has to clean up after her while she's living there at Avengers Mansion. The first issue is kind of showing the reader how Jennifer isn't there, and it is all She-Hulk, going to the law office, going to the courts, winning court cases. But unfortunately, she gets fired from her present law office and decides to go and get well and truly drunk at a bar. However, at the end of this issue, she gets visited by a member of a new law office, a very highly prestigious law office, and they are Goodman, Lieber, Kurtzberg and Holloway. Now, if anyone can tell me what the special significance is in those names, you get yourself a little no prize. But it is very clever of Dan Slott looking back at the history of Marvel in general. But Holloway, the last partner of this law firm, asks Jennifer to come and work for them, and it is under the proviso that it is Jennifer Walters that comes to work for them, and She-Hulk does not appear at any time while she's working for them. So obviously Jennifer wants to work for this hugely prestigious law office, so she agrees, but I don't think she was quite prepared for what she would be working for, and that is their Superhuman Law Division. These are the court cases that involve basically people with superpowers and superheroes that are relevant and are there within our universe already, and you get I got a cadre of storylines. We kick off with a guy who acquires his superpowers accidentally through an accident at Roxxon, and he doesn't want these powers. It hasn't made his life any better. In fact, it's just ruined his home and family life, so he wants to sue Roxxon. You've got a ghost murder story in there. There's Spider-Man up on trial here as well. The stories are there with a huge dollop flavour of humour, and it's throughout this book that Jennifer starts to come to terms with the fact that she doesn't have to be She-Hulk all the time, that she can, the two personas can equally share this one life. The whole book, it's very funny, it's very clever. Dan Slott at the top of his game. I really enjoyed this book. There was one kind of little bit, the way they used comic books as kind of a resource to put forward their cases, which I didn't particularly like. It kind of broke down that whole illusion that this is a real universe. Yes, it's a comic book, but we don't take that. It is a real universe, though it's in a comic book. And so to bring comic books in there kind of breaks down that fourth wall, and I didn't particularly like that. Juan Bobillo, the artist on this, brings a kind of kooky, fun art style to the book. Quite a bit different to the big bold colours, though he does get a chance to show off. She-Hulk does appear in this a lot more than probably she should do, given this is a story about Jennifer Walters. So there are still plenty of battles, plenty of action in there, and I'd thoroughly recommend this to anyone who hasn't tried She-Hulk yet, wants to kind of dip their toe in there. You will have a lot of fun reading this. What have we got in the back as extras? We've got a page about her origins of She-Hulk. We go on to a little bio of the what we got, the writer Dan Slott, an artist gallery of all the varying incarnations of She-Hulk, and of course the final page, buy more Marvel books. It's the further reading section. So yeah, definitely a great fun book to read. Certainly kind of lightened the mood after the previous collection with Daredevil in. Thanks for watching. There'll be more soon. Bye bye.